Well, hi everybody, here we are in Bruges at last. We managed to get going finally and stayed over at a pub on the way down in the car park, and here we are at Bruges next to a beautiful canal, right where we were before as it happens. And I've just seen a houseboat drift down with a lady shaking the duster overboard, and the ducks coming up, and it's a lovely spot and it's completely free. Fantastic. So we've had a it feels like we've been away ages already, and it's only 24 hours. I had a great time so far. The journey's been brilliant, and Pip, you can see here reclining, having a snooze, has been great. And I'm eating a pomegranate, which I got from Tesco's, which needed to be sold, and I'm now eating it with a little corn on the cob thing, and they're a little bit weird. I'm not 100% sure if I like them, but yeah, I know it's good for me. So I wanted to tell you about the meal we had last night. It was from an Audible book that I've been listening to called The Vegan Bundle by Lewis Haas, H-A-A-S. And it was a gado gado meal, peanut sauce, etc. Really, really lovely, and it all worked out really well. But we had to seriously improvise the recipe because of what we had on board. We didn't have any tempeh. So instead of that we did mushroom, which isn't quite the same, but it was absolutely lovely. It was peanuts with peanut butter with various spices and sweeteners, and like a chili as well, and you pour that over the top. And what you pour it over is boiled potatoes chopped up in cubes, and then a number of different cold raw vegetables like bok choy, which we didn't have, so we used romaine lettuce instead, which is brilliant, and tomatoes and whole cucumber and things like that. If you chop up a cold lettuce, although we had hot mushrooms in it, which is a bit funky, but and then over the top of that you pour the gado gado sauce. That was really, really gorgeous. And then time came to have our pudding, and Martin could have his fruit with custard, because I was carrying custard for him, dairy custard, but I only had my good old frozen bananas. So I wanted to show you pictures of what I did, because I was so proud of myself. Can't find the camera on this phone, excuse me for a minute. There we go. So as you know, nice cream is frozen bananas blended with forest fruits or mango, whatever you've got. And I had the forest fruits in the freezer, and I had the frozen bananas in the freezer, but no blender. So I chopped it all up small. I got out the old potato masher, and I stomped away for about 10 minutes. It was very therapeutic, and I made a gorgeous looking mess like this. And Felicity told me to add dates to it, which gives it a caramel taste. Didn't sound very likely, but I tried it, and it was gorgeous. It really did. It gave it a toffee texture. So after I'd been eating that for a little while and stirring it with a spoon, it then did go all creamy like that. And you know, in the end, I actually preferred no blend, nice cream. So that's nice cream done on the simple, rather than have to have a blender. So I had to share that little nugget with you. It was brilliant. So we're just gearing up now. It's an absolutely gorgeous sunny day. I'll just do a panorama. There's my husband Martin. Say hi.
Hello.
He's doing the washing up, and we've got a van next to us there. They've just been cleaning out their garage, which is the cupboard, you know, the boot basically. And she took everything out and actually washed the door itself, which we looked on in amazement, and Martin said, I'm taking notes here. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do now. We found this little vegan place in town, Bron, which I'm going to go to. It's the only vegetarian vegan restaurant cafe in the city, which surprised me. It's tremendously popular. I really like the ethos of it. They only do one meal a day, and you can get it in baby size, medium or large, or takeaway. And apparently it's really fabulous. It's made up of about 10 different little dishes, and then a nice dessert and a soup. And that's all they do, and it's a completely different one every day. So we're hoping they accept dogs, and we're going to go over anyway. If they don't accept dogs, we'll just get a little takeaway and we'll eat it on a park bench. But from what we heard from people we spoke to yesterday in the dog park, all restaurants will let dogs in Belgium, Germany and Holland, which is very nice, because I know they don't in France. So we'll talk to you a bit later. Bye.